Alban. I had one more question that we should cover. This is on the area of digestive health and how you extract the maximum out of the digestive health and how does it connect to fitness and being able to do the maximum in fitness as well, right? And especially since Nature Nudge works in the area of fermented foods, gut bacteria, it is of critical importance to understand your perspective here.
Very vital, because you see, one must understand the intestine is not just this long tube where food goes in one end and gets processed and comes out the other. It's actually the intestine is responsible for producing the highest or the largest number of serotonin that the body needs. Elevates mood levels, increases one's wellness, well-being, being happy. And so if the gut is not properly taken care of, no amount of good food that we consume is going to help, because the gut will not have the ability to absorb good nutrients and pass it on to the body. It will all just go into it.
So my question to you is, how does one go about enhancing or doing the right thing so that the gut can actually function optimally?
The gut has around 500 or so microbes that are really vital for absorbing nutrients from the body, right? Taking care of that through various means. Eating good quality food, be it fruits, leafy vegetables, garlic, and those sort of things. Avoiding processed foods, high sugared foods. Sleep well, 7-8 hours of sleep. Exercise, that goes without saying. One has to exercise. And last but certainly not the least, probiotics, which is going to help the gut. I love this. I love sharing this analogy with a car. So we have a car and we wash it down, we wipe it, we polish it, we do everything for the body. Now, what if we end up pouring
dirty engine oil,
dirty engine oil or cheap engine oil, or petrol which is not the best quality? It's going to mess up the engine. It's going to mess up the system. The output is not going to be as effective. Likewise with the human body. We spend all this time on topical creams and hair products. And what about deep down inside? Very vital.
Right. So, so the question that I have is, so this whole thing about prebiotics and probiotics. One thing I'd like our friends to know, prebiotics is essentially nothing else but good fiber, which you can get from good insoluble fiber or soluble fibers that you can get from foods. So, all kinds of lentils, vegetables are nothing else but prebiotics, right? Probiotics are nothing else but good bacteria, and you access that bacteria either through the pills of probiotics that you wish to, if you wish to, or through fermented foods. That's how you get good bacteria into your body, right? And second thing I'd like to emphasize here is the avoidance of sugar, right?
I've got the smile on my face because I think all of us and our viewers should also pay special attention to probiotics. That's very easy to walk into a supermarket and get ourselves some sort of probiotics, and they come in all shapes and sizes. Have a look at the sugar content in that probiotic. You'd be surprised. You're looking at 14 grams of sugar in a bottle this size.
Right.
It's not even a bottle, but I'll leave that aside. 14 grams of sugar. Now, that is equivalent to waking up in the morning and eating raw 1.5 teaspoon of sugar straight.
Right.
And is that really helpful? Is that really a probiotic that's going to help our gut? You know very well, I swear by beef. I mean, I'd rather consume good quality, less sugar, minimal sugar, probiotic foods or drinks from the 8 or 9 different varieties that Nature Nudge offers.
Right. So one of the things that I tell people is that, if you carry away one message from a lot of these talks, it is important to understand that good bacteria thrives on fiber and bad bacteria thrives on sugar. So nature has actually constructed our bodies up so beautifully to do the right thing, right? So don't feed yourself over much of sugars, because you are just encouraging all the bad bacteria to spread in your bellies.
And that will lead to gas, bloating. It will
Inflammation.
lead to diarrhea, perhaps.
Right.
Which in turn will give you less sleep. Less sleep would mean the body is more lethargic.
Yes.
Hence, more excuses not to exercise. It's a
Right.
vicious cycle.
It's a vicious cycle.
It's a vicious cycle.
It's a
So,
vicious cycle.
where does it start? Starts with the gut. Don't we all say gut feel? My gut feel says I'll
Right.
do well today.
Right.
It's the gut. It starts from the gut.
Right. I like that. Thank you so much.